Welcome to lesson 1 of maths. So we are looking at length and height and volume and mass this week. Just going to start with your mental oral starter and your recap. Remember to do this on your sheet and then pop it in your pack. So do make sure you count out loud. And then you need to fill in the pat hole in numbers. So use the base 10 to count it, but you need to fill it out in numbers. Okay, so height is how tall something is. So when something is stood up, you're looking how tall or short something is. Those are the words you'll see today. And length is when it's laid down, how long something is. And long and short are the key words you'll hear for that one. So weight and mass are about how heavy or light something is when you hold it or you weigh it. How much something weighs or holds. Okay, so this is looking at the height because these cubes are stood up tall. Okay, and sometimes it helps to draw lines to see which thing is taller or shorter. So here you can see that I've got a blue tower and a green tower. So the blue tower is shorter because it's got less cubes, and the green tower is 2 cubes taller. So that's the taller tower. The blue one is the shorter tower. Okay, so I've got a picture of 2 pigs here. So you're looking at how tall someone is, the height of the pigs in this case. So it says who is shorter. So I'd like you to tick which pig you think is shorter. Okay, that pig is shorter because if you drew a line you'd see that the other pig's head is above, so that pig is shorter. And then here, tick the person who is shorter. He is shorter because, as you can see, her head goes above him, so she is taller in height. So we're comparing the height again, which tower is taller this time. So put a tick under the tower that is taller, that has got more cubes on it. Well done if you tick that one. As you can see, that one is a lot taller. It's 3 cubes more than the other one. And then which lighthouse is taller? Well done if you tick that one. So we're looking at the length this time, so how long something is. So it's laid down this time. And you're seeing which one is shorter. So put a tick next to the spade that is shorter. Don't know if you said that one. Then which log is shorter? It's that one. Well done if you got it. Okay, so which is longer, which is shorter? So as you can see, the blue toothbrush and the brown toothbrush have been laid down. So we're comparing the length here to the blue toothbrush and the brown toothbrush have been lined up right next to each other. So the toothbrush is longer. Is the blue or the brown toothbrush longer? The blue toothbrush. That means the brown toothbrush is shorter. As you can see, the blue toothbrush goes longer than the brown one. Okay, so we've got 3 animals here. We've got a cat, a pig and a chick. So the pig is than the chick, and you've either got taller or shorter. So is the pig taller than the chick, or is the pig shorter than the chick? And then the next one, the cat is what than the pig? Is the cat taller than the pig, or is the cat shorter? You're looking at the height of them. How tall, which one is taller or shorter? Okay, the pig is taller than the chick, and the cat is shorter than the pig. Right, 3 bits of string have been laid out. So we're looking at the length of these pieces of string. So we've got a blue one for A, B's got a green piece of string, and C's got a pink piece of string. Which statement is correct? So is the pink piece of string longer than A, the blue one? Or is B shorter than the pink one? Tick the box that you think is correct. There's only one correct answer. Right, okay. The answer is C is longer than A, because as you can see, B is not shorter because it's the longest piece of string on the picture. Okay, so we've got 3 goats here. Can you number them and put them in the right order? So number them 1, 2 and 3 from the shortest goat to the tallest goat. Okay, so goats are going to move around from, because I need the shortest one first. So I'm going to draw some lines to help me. So I can see that that one is the shortest, so I'm going to put him first. The next shortest is that goat, and the tallest goat is the one on the end. As you can see, is much taller than the other two. Right, how many different sentences can you come up with to compare these animals? So your keywords are taller and shorter. We've got a horse, a giraffe, a tortoise, a bird and a cat. So remember, you're talking about the height here because they're all stood up. So it's about how tall or short they are compared to each other. So for example, you might say the giraffe is taller than the horse. You take some time and pause the video and come up with some different sentences to compare the animals. Okay, Reese is comparing some items at school. He says the scissors are the shortest, the glue stick is the tallest. Do you agree? So pause the video here and tell me if you agree with him or not. Remember to explain. Say why. Is he wrong? Why? If he's right, tell me why. Okay, Reese is wrong because you can see they're all stood up together there. The paper clip is the shortest. These pair of scissors are usually much bigger than a paper clip. Okay, here we're looking at the weight. So we're saying whether something is heavier or whether it is lighter. So the scissors are in one part of the scales and the apples are in the other. The lower down that they weigh in the scales, the heavier they are. Okay, so the scissors, are they heavier or are they lighter than the apples? The scissors are up in the air and the apples are weighing down in the scales. So the scissors are lighter. So the apples are heavier than the scissors because the apples are weighing down the scales. Okay, so I want to find out how heavy this frog is. So I'm finding out the mass of the frog. Now, I've used cubes to help me work out how heavy this frog is. So my scales are currently perfectly balanced, which means I just need to count the amount of cubes I have on the screen, and it will tell me how heavy the frog is. So how many cubes, what is the mass of the toy frog? How many cubes does it weigh? It weighs 4 cubes. So the mass of the toy frog is 4 cubes. Okay, so you've got a sheet here first with the length and the height, and then the mass and volume come next. So circle which is taller or shorter or longest. Then you've got to do some comparisons on the other side. So the first one, all you need to write is A, B or C. And the last question, obviously the names will go in the boxes to make the sentences correct. And then here, tick which object is heavier or lighter. And then does it weigh more, less or the same? And then how many cubes does each thing weigh? So all you need to do is count the amount of cubes, and it will tell you how much each item weighs.